house. New information at 6 after a large power outage impacted 28,000 people in Madison County. Some are worried it might happen again at a worse time. WAAY 31's Scottie Kay joins us live from Huntsville Utilities with what customers say they'd like to see done to prevent this sort of thing in the future. Scottie?
Well, Dan, luckily today's outage happened around 6 a.m., but it took more than an hour to restore power to everyone. And the people I spoke with said they're worried about their safety if the power goes out at a later, hotter time of day.
It's a huge inconvenience to have to get dressed in the dark or have to suffer without power in the summer months. As much as we pay for it, I just figured it would just be back on like within 2-3 minutes.
A power outage in northwest Madison County Monday morning has folks worried it may happen again and potentially cause problems.
Here in Alabama, it can get up to the heat index up to 110. Not only uncomfortable, but very dangerous for me and probably for most other people, especially the elderly, the young infant children.
Huntsville Utilities tells me Monday's outage was caused by a lightning strike, and safety is their top priority, especially during the hot summer months. That goes for both customers and employees.
We encourage our employees, obviously, to work as quickly as safely possible, given the conditions.
The lightning strike hit the Northwest substation, which provides power to other substations. That's why it impacted so many customers. It took more than an hour to get the power back on. Tiffany Draper says she'd like to see some changes in the future.
I don't have a generator, I'm not prepared for anything like that. I feel like there needs to be something in place, to better prepare for things of this nature.
And customer Brandon Wasdike says he has an idea.
I think that there should be micro dispatch units set in smaller locations. It's nearly 2020. We should definitely we have the technology and we definitely have the resources.
But Huntsville Utilities tells me that's not necessary.
We can monitor our system, the entire system, from wherever we are. Where the system is being monitored has nothing to do with the response time.
Still, Draper says she's never experienced an outage that lasted more than a few minutes until Monday, and she doesn't want it to happen again, especially when the weather's this hot.
They have certain parameters on us for when we have to pay our bills, what we should use, what temperature we should have it set on. And I feel like we need to put those same parameters on our utility company to say that, hey, if my utilities or my power is affected, that you're going to guarantee that this is going to be back on within a certain amount of time.
Now, folks in Providence, Harvest, and Tony were affected by today's outage. Huntsville Utilities tells me considering how large this outage was, power was back on relatively quickly. Reporting live in Huntsville, Scottie Kay, WAAY 31.